At Kimimoto, we started with a simple problem, a misaligned bolt that ruined a riding trip. That frustration sparked a decade-long journey to change the game for riders everywhere. From our first UTV rearview mirror to an entire lineup of quality, easy-to-install accessories, we're here to help you ride smarter, not harder. With a team of passionate designers and engineers, we turn ideas into innovative products fast, always improving based on your feedback. Join the Kimimoto family and make every ride easier. Visit kimimoto.com today. Kimimoto. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Hey y'all, I'm April.
And I'm Caroline.
And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this?
This is your newest guilty pleasure.
It's the bloodiest part of your week.
Did we say something about it also being happy hour?
Show did.
Because we about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody happy hour.
Hey y'all, this is April.
And this is Caroline.
Bloody Happy Hour here.
Quickie time.
Turn Up Tuesday. We got a quickie. A quick quickie. Like, it's going to be over in 5 minutes. Oh, I should have found my Google Sheets, huh? Please hold. Yeah, so I'm going to try to read this, but I cannot see it all because I'm pretty sure my right contact is in my left eye and my left contact is in my right eye.
How they're supposed to go.
People's face look distorted. Oh, I'm in, hold on. Not a sheet. I need Docs, don't I? Google Docs.
Look, they're going to get me a charger. You're going to just use this. Here.
Okay. All right.
She's back now.
I'm back. Let's start off with a sad story. Very, very sad story.
Okay.
And this was tragedy on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Clara Robinson.
Oh.
So, December 24th, 8-year-old Clara Robinson was traveling with her 5 other family members when their vehicle, they were coming from Oklahoma to Texas, coming through Texas. I don't know where their final destination was, but this is kind of like a final destination because the vehicle hydroplaned off US 75 right in like DF Dallas area into a drainage ditch. So not only do you just happen to hydroplane, there's a drainage ditch right under you.
Yeah.
And the water was flowing so hard that the car immediately flipped from the force of the water. So they're near like Sherman, Texas.
Dang.
Now, 4 of the family members, including...
It did. I remember that. Was this when you said Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve, yeah.
Yes. There were some bad... It hailed where I was. Yeah.
4 of the family members, including the 5-year-old, survived. The 5-year-old was actually unconscious and had to be revived, but the 5-year-old survived.
Oh, my God.
They're rescued and they were released from the hospitals. Okay, in this water. So you had to escape this water flowing and your car's upside down. It's always like a fear, probably of everybody. I don't know who hasn't driven over a bridge and thought, what happens if we go over right now?
It's kind of like if you're you're in church or somewhere where it's like you are supposed to be like behaved and you're like, what if I just stood up and like screamed really loud right now? And then you're like, oh my God, don't do it.
You're the only one that thinks that.
Am I?
No,
it's like the same thing. If you're like, what if I just
what if I can't control myself when I did it? Yeah.
Like you get Tourette's. You're just like,
So, father, Will Robinson, died because he was trying to save
Oh.
8-year-old daughter, Clara, but the water was too strong. He held onto her hand as long as he could, but the water like overpowered him. He was a beloved high school
How deep was this ditch?
basketball coach. Well, it's a drainage ditch, but it went into a creek.
I guess it was just like, I mean, it was rain.
They got a lot more rain
yeah,
than we
I
did.
know.
He was a beloved high school basketball coach in Durant, Oklahoma.
Oh,
His body was found 2.5 miles away from the crash site. So that's how fast the water was going that he
yeah,
flowed that
it's
far. When he let go of Clara's hand, she took off. Like she was flowing down the river and she has yet to be found.
Oh, no.
Yes.
The 8-year-old?
The 8-year-old daughter. They focused on, so of course, rescue teams, they were focusing on like large piles of debris. Because, you know, when it's flowing so much, you get like trees and branches and they'll make like, it looks like a beaver dam, like on the side of the water. So they're focusing on like those large piles of debris and branches and then other like eddies that kind of veer off from the stream. But nothing. They even had local divers because it had gotten so deep that you had to dive down to look. Local divers could not find anything. There's law enforcement and fire department from Sherman, from Whitewright, from Bells, from Tom Bean, and then Texas Search and Rescue, and then the divers all have been out there every day except for the one day that it was iced really bad and snowed and stuff up there since December 24th. But now, as of, I think, yesterday, so the 15th, the man is coming, Tim Miller with EquiSearch.
Oh, here we go.
Who finds Vanessa Guillen and has found plenty of other bodies that have gone missing. But okay, so if the dad was found 2.5 miles down, and he's a heavy body that had the flow, then if she's a young 8-year-old, she's probably even further down. So then it's like, where does this feed off into? What big body of water?
And what if she like was pulled under and she's like underneath all this debris or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're obviously.
They've had like a vigil in Oklahoma for the dad. I did not see that they had a funeral. So I'm wondering if they're waiting to find Clara because you know that she's most likely dead to like have a funeral together and maybe put them together.
So who was driving again?
I think the dad was driving.
And then mom, but they were all in the car?
Yeah, everybody. There's 6 people in the car. 4 of the family members lived, and then Clara's still missing, and then dad died.
That is so bad.
They watched the dad die. They watched the dad try to save little sister. It's just horrible.
That is so sad.
Okay. So I have to I was listening a little bit about the Maddie Soto.
Oh, I have no idea. What's the update?
So I guess
did
there's
see
just
a
more
tweet
footage.
That was she the mom? Was she getting interviewed again? And all she keeps talking about is herself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like me. Nothing about.
So Madeline.
Yeah.
Soto was the little girl that was gone missing on her way to school allegedly.
Boyfriend.
And it ended up being mom's boyfriend that got her and raped her and kidnapped her. And then later on his phone, there were thousands of images of him in the act of molesting her and raping her and sodomizing her. The mom was so very sketchy, showed no signs of remorse, and would almost defend boyfriend. So she's one of those thirsty bitches. Yeah. That's just worried about her man. So she has recently been interviewed again because there's never been any charges, but it is just known, against her. He's in jail. It's just known that she knew about it. like, we know, but you have no proof. Well, she has been recorded in interviews saying, my biggest fear was that there is some type of Woody Allen situation that's going to be going on, which we know Woody Allen was a perv, and that he would leave me. No, that he would leave me for my stepdaughter when she turned 18. They would run off together.
This?
The mom was saying this to the police. So that led the police to believe you've had an inkling this whole time. And actually that presents jealousy.
Okay, because it's her daughter. It's nothing.
Yes.
Okay, you said stepdaughter, so I was confused.
She was saying his stepdaughter.
Yeah.
So she was saying, I was afraid of a Woody Allen incident that she would grow up, her daughter would grow up, and eventually he would leave, her boyfriend would leave mama for his stepdaughter, stepdaughter or whatever.
What?
So, and she was just talking about me, this. She was saying how when she saw the images of the sexual images that she was like, man, I can't believe he would do something like this, but he wouldn't do anything evil like kill her. So it's okay. I guess it's not evil that he was sodomizing and raping your daughter since she was 11.
What is wrong with her?
I don't know. She's just a desperate, thirsty,
it's
lonely.
Almost like she just has no emotion about it.
None. Anyways, I was just listening to Nancy Grace go off about that.
Yeah, I just read that. It says, she just didn't suspect a thing.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
And that they would go to sleep. He would leave her bed at night and go in there and rape Madeline.
God, that is so bad. She needs to be charged with
people are coming out saying that
or something.
He wasn't, I guess, like past people that would date him are coming out saying that he could not get off unless they were really, really still or turned over or like played dead.
I don't understand that either.
So was this a necrophilia type thing? They're also saying that she had just turned 13 and that a lot of pedophiles have like specifics, age specifics. And when your body gets a little older and you start to develop, then they're not attracted to you anymore. So she would have become a liability because now she's 13. He may not want to rape her anymore, depending on what he's attracted to. So then she's just going to grow up and eventually talk about what he's done to her. So he had to get rid of her to shut her up, basically.
I hope he is getting like pineapples in his butt. Like, I hope he's getting really bad in jail right now. Like,
oh yeah, he's probably has to be secluded because that's people hate rapists.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sent me this one. Let's see if I can.
Yeah. So
another teacher. Let's see. A New Jersey school teacher was arrested for allegedly having a child with a 13-year-old student who was living in her home. So the relationship began when teacher Laura Caron, Caron, was about 26 years old, and the child was 11. In December, the victim's father noticed that the child that the teacher had looked like him and his son, and the dad raised some concerns. The alleged crimes took place about 4 years in between 2016 and 2020. She taught the victim and the victim's brother when they were in 5th grade. Oh my goodness, 5th grade. Over the years, the parents of the victim said that the family became friends with the teacher, which ultimately led them to even allowing both of their boys and their daughter to spend the night at the teacher's house multiple times. The children eventually stayed with the teacher permanently for 4 years from 2016 to 2020. The victim's sister later says that her brother was about 11 years old when he started sleeping in the same bed as the teacher. And the teacher would reportedly go into the bathroom while the victim was showering, lock the door, and rape him while the other siblings slept. The victim has admitted to being the father of the child.
How 11-year-old getting somebody pregnant?
You got sperm. So then another article said that the investigation was brought to light after the victim's father wrote a post on Facebook in December that the teacher, Karen, I don't know how to say the last name, 5-year-old child looked like them.
Mm-hmm.
The victim's sister said that she recalled falling asleep in the same room as the boy, but woke up to find him in the teacher's bed, and that the victim's older brother alleged that he had seen Karen abusing his brother while he was asleep. So they would think that the kids were asleep and maybe do stuff.
I am just confused. Why are these kids living with the teacher when the parents are down the street? What's that? I need more details.
Yeah, it has to be
this
like
is
a
fifth
poor
grade teacher. This is in New Jersey.
Yes,
and look at her. Look at her.
She's cute.
She's cute and normal.
Yeah.
Oh, you just never know.
No, can't trust anybody.
God.
Listen. It is never okay for your kid to go spend the night at a teacher's house. I don't care how many years later it is. I don't care how close y'all are. A teacher with no husband?
Y'all.
She was arrested
and all
Wednesday.
The kids. How many kids?
And then they eventually lived with, so it had to be a poor family. This teacher was probably treating them well. They probably loved it over there. Just classic priming, nurturing. What do you call it? She was arrested for aggravated sexual assault, and endangering the welfare of a child.
I didn't even think their peepees could go up at that age. But I don't know. I don't have kids.
Yeah.
That is so just...
It's gross. It is gross. It is gross. And that is all that I have. What do you have? I did have another one, but go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, this is a good one. This is a funny...
I had a funny one too. Okay. 27-year-old Ali Mused Adel Muhammad.
How many names you got?
That is 4. That is 4 names. Was speeding in his 2022 Rolls-Royce Ghost on Highway 99 in California. When they pulled him over, not only was he drunk, not only was he in possession of marijuana.
Oh, was this the guy that was masturbating in the drive-thru?
No.
Oh.
Not only was he in possession of marijuana with intent to sell, he also had a baby pet spider monkey underneath his shirt.
As one would.
So, of course, that is 3 federal offenses in California because you cannot own an exotic animal in California, especially these spider monkeys.
Mm-mm.
Now, the spider monkey was a baby. It was just recently born, and it is fighting for its life because it was not even taken care of. So you got a Rolls Royce, and your spider monkey is starving and on its deathbed.
What? Why would you do that to your spider monkey?
He's in jail, and the spider monkey is now getting help.
I'm glad the spider monkey is safe.
This was my favorite part is, only Friends fans will know this. The spider's monkey's name was, they're screaming in the radio, Marcel! The monkey off Friends.
Of course.
So Mr. Muhammad was a Friends fan. Had to be. There's no other reason to name a monkey Marcel. He should maybe be innocent just for that.
I mean...
Let him off. Send him on.
He should have fed the monkey.
Well, they say that like you're not supposed to have them, but you're not supposed to have them that young because they have so many complications. They need to be
with their
mamas or with a professional. So they don't even usually live past their first year when people try to get them as pets, as babies. Fun fact. ASPCA, go rescue Marcel.
So
okay, what you got?
This isn't my story, but it made me. Well, your story just made me think of this other story that I came across this week, which is the guy that was going through a drive-through, and apparently he went through it multiple times. I guess like 3 or 4 times. I don't know. I just saw the video and I didn't notice he didn't have his pants on. But at first, it was like he had gone through, and now he's on his 3rd time through or something. The lady starts the food deliver whatever. What do you call it? The server. I don't know. She's getting ready to put food out of the window to him, but she has her phone, and she's like, "I know what you're doing, and I'm calling the cops." And he looks, and he's like, like this look of like shock and horror, and he like speeds off. Well, I was just there. I thought he just had his pants off, and she was mad that he had his pants off or something. Then, apparently he's masturbating. And he was so embarrassed, he went and shot himself and killed himself.
No.
Yes. Because it went viral, the video. She posted the video.
I wonder if she can get charges for that.
I don't know. I don't know. She probably was like, this guy's public, whatever, lewd.
What?
I don't know.
What makes you want to do that when you're about to get your Whataburger?
I don't know. Maybe he has a food fetish.
Maybe he's like Manos on Sons of Anarchy.
What if
Remember,
he
he was a chronic masturbator, and they had to like cut off his fingers on Sons of Anarchy because he couldn't stop.
I cannot. The dude went and killed himself because he was on the videotape masturbating to the drive-thru.
Oh, there's going to be some follow-up with that. She's probably going to get in trouble.
I'll dig into it. Now, let me get to the good story. And I just came across this because it was on one of the shows I watched. You're welcome.
Let me just say that, Soupy's in a big truck.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that people do in their car while they're driving, including that. He has seen that. He has seen women do that. He has seen tops off. People are so comfortable in their cars.
They're just driving around with their tits out.
Masturbating. Yes. Sure. Like, it's weird
things. A person
things.
alone driving, masturbating?
Uh-huh.
A guy or
a man
girl?
And a woman. He's seen a
How
man
do you
and
see
a
the
woman.
woman? Is she like doing it like a...
Just use your imagination. Use your imagination.
Gosh.
The things that people,
Good thing I don't do any of that. I don't. No, I don't know who does. I don't even know how you could do that because you'd be
in
like,
the car.
Oh, like distracted. I don't know. But I didn't think about truckers.
Yeah, because you're so high up, you can see into everybody's car.
Or like truck drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay, now go.
This lady, and I don't even know where this is at.
Okay.
But it happened like months ago. She's going in to get an MRI.
Okay.
And she was wearing a butt plug. And she thought the butt plug was 100% silicone because that's what it said on the box or on the website or whatever.
Oh, she electrocuted.
Little did she know that the butt plug had a little piece of metal inside of it.
Ah!
So as she is in the MRI, little tube, the butt plug travels from her butthole all the way up through her into her chest cavity.
Oh, because it's magnetic imaging.
And it's traveled at, they said, the speed of sound up in there. And she just it opens and she's like screaming. I don't know.
Because she's feeling it as it's going?
I don't know. And so, first of all, they tell you, they're like, take off you got earrings, you have any piercings, you have any jewelry, you have this, you have that, double check, all the things. But
I can't even.
Why? I mean, okay, I got some crazy friends and they be telling me, they're like, oh, I sometimes just have it. I'm like, okay, I don't understand it. But why are you trying to go? People just walk around with butt plugs?
Or those anal beads, like off 50 Shades of Grey.
Hanging out.
Yo, you put them in.
I know, but I get like if you're doing this stuff while you're like in your bed or on, I guess apparently in the car, but when you're going to get the MRI, I'm gonna need you to take out the butt plug.
Oh, I can't handle this. When you leave the room, take out your bedroom, take it out.
I know. I don't get it.
Christian Grey had Anastasia wear the beads you put in your vag all day long.
I just, so she ends up
I can't handle this.
suing the sex toy manufacturer place.
Oh, because it
said it was 100% silicone.
What kind of damages did she have?
That's an
Did she
X-ray.
get surgery? Oh
I don't
my
know.
goodness.
It's all it says. It was in April 2023.
Did she win?
I don't even know. I haven't. That's all I know.
Oh my goodness.
Personal injury case is what it is. And I mean, now she's gonna be a millionaire, but she's gonna have to probably wear a poop bag everywhere she goes.
No, it probably shot through your colon
everything's got to be all ripped up and all jingly jangly and everything. So I didn't even give you a warning on that one.
Oh my goodness, that went real south, or it went real north real quick.
I just heard it yesterday and I was dying. And since I had to hear it, I thought that everybody else needed to hear it, so I was not alone hearing it.
Ooh, stuff like that gives me the irks.
Yeah, the one that gave me the irks was the one I heard today, which was people have those weird. Like they like to eat the bed cushions and all the weird things.
Uh-huh.
Like this lady was like, she would like to eat her cat hair. She licked her cat. She bathed her cat. She bathed her cat with her tongue. She would lick her cat because her cat would give herself a bath. Except she didn't lick the butthole.
She should.
And the cat did not like it.
She needs to die.
The cat was trying to run away the whole time. I have the video. I'll show you.
The cat was trying to run away?
Yes, the cat couldn't take it.
Oh, that is making me real sick.
I know.
If I had food in my stomach, it would have came up.
Pieces of the fur and just chew on it. And she said she was lost with it. So gross.
You not eat. You know how you get that.
She had to go. Oh. She had to go. Podcast over. Okay, she just. Okay, that went real south. So anyway, we are not cutting that out. We're not cutting this out. But I brought to go throw up. So we'll talk to you on Thursday, and we're gonna go to Florida. So don't forget to stay aware, stay alive, and always be TTF. Bye.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.